A very pleasant morning to my dear student. Today we are going to start the second poem, The Fire and Ice, that is written by Robert Frost. This is a small, beautiful poem, and here the poet expresses the profound idea how the world will end. Now let's start our poem. Now see the first thing. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. Means here the poet expresses the two prediction that the world will end either of fire and either of ice. Means here the one group is having the opinion that the someday the earth's ore will get so heaty. Up to that it would lead the fire and that destroy the earth completely. But on the other hand, the second group say that if the temperature goes down to an extent and that makes life impossible to live and it would have the catastrophic effect. Means here the poet compares fire and ice. And these are having the distinctive feature just like the human emotions, and these can be the desire or hatred. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. My dear student, here the poet is expressing the human emotions. You know it very well. The person is having the passions, desire, even the person is having the hatred also. So the poet says that from what he is aware about the fiery desire, and it would favor the ones who say that it would be fire. Now let's move. What is the rhyme scheme of this stranger? Here you can observe the ending last words of each line. Now observe here. In the first line we are having fire. In second we are having the ice. Then desire and then fire. So here the rhyming scheme can be A, B, A. Got it? Now let's move to the next stanza. But if it had to perish twice means two times. Means here the poet is expressing the next option, and this next option is related to fire. Means the world has to expire or end twice. Ice would be equally competent in ending it. I think I know enough of hate. Here the I is the poet. The poet brings about the contrast between the ice and hatred. So he says, to say for destruction ice is also great and would be suffice. Suffice means be sufficient. Means this hatred has the potential for the inner destruction. Though slow and steady, it has the same effect that desire has on us. So if given an option between the fire and ice, would be just as good as fire to destroy the world. Now let's move. What are the poetic devices used by the poet in this poem? Now my dear student, try to observe and you will try to find them. The first poetic device in this whole poem is imagery. Imagery. You know the word of this. Imagery is used to make the readers perceive the things involving their five senses. For example, you can observe the two lines of this poem. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. Means here the readers are using their five senses. Second poetic device used in this poem is alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of the letters. You can observe the first line, world will. Same. Another word is here, some say. A sound is repeated here. In the same second line, some say. S sound is repeated here. The third poetic device of this poem is anaphora. Anaphora means repetition of line, used or expressed at the start of two or more consecutive lines. For example, some say the world will end in the fire, some say in ice. Here the word some say is repeated in the two consecutive lines. Now the next poetic device of this poem is assonance. Assonance means repetition of vowel. Now try to find out this poetic device yourself. Now see the fourth line of the first stanza. I hold with those who favor fire. Here, hold, O. Those, O. Means O sound is the repetition. Okay, this is the repetition of vowel. And the last and the main poetic device is here. Enjambment. It is defined as the thought or clause that does not come to an end at a line, break rather than it moves over the next line. For example, from what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. I think you have understood this poem as well as the poetic device. Now try to do the textual question in your fair notebook and send it my number. Thank you and have a nice day.